Just a quick heads up before the video starts to say that some of the footage might be a bit choppy at times, and I apologize if that's the case. At the time of recording this, I couldn't get it to capture the game window, so as a result I had to use display capture, which made it a bit choppy at times during the gameplay. But whilst I was actually playing the game, it was running really smooth. But I hope you enjoyed the video nonetheless. And thank you to Stitchheads Entertainment for giving me a beta key and also a free weekend to us all. I had a real blast playing both times. Hello everyone and welcome to Kabounce. I thought I would do a video on this since I really enjoyed playing it. It was such a blast to play, and I feel like the game deserves more attention, so I thought I would do a video showcasing it. So for those of you who are new to Kabounce, Kabounce is a 3 versus 3 pinball arena game. Some people are saying it's pinball meets Rocket League, and I can see that honestly, it's got that resemblance. So in the game you are in a big arena, and you're having to go through hoops, jump on pads, and bump into all these different bumpers around the arena. And each time you do so, you rack up points, and with those points, you have to go to the goal and bank them. And it's the team who gets the most points, but you can stop the opposing team from banking the points by smashing them or electrocuting them with electrified bumpers. So as you can see here, I'm like building up a combo. And then it tells you once you get to the goal how long left it is till that opens. But as you can see there, someone's electrocuted that bumper, so it stunned me for a bit. That means if they were to go back to that bumper, they'd be able to like smash me and then take my points away, and that means that I wouldn't be able to bet those points. I'd have to like blow my points up again. So as you can see, I just slammed someone there, so I got rid of their 554 points. So that means that they can't bank those points now. And the matches are pretty short, about 3 minutes long, so you can play a bunch of these. And each match is never the same really. Like sometimes like you can get a strong lead, and sometimes it can be like really close, so like it can be anyone's game. And you do have to wait for the slam to charge. You can't just keep doing it, which is, you know, reasonable, because if you could keep doing that slam thing, let's be honest, it would be pretty overpowered and you wouldn't really get any points banked with, because people would just keep slamming you as soon as you get to the goal. So I think the cooldown is a good idea personally. I think, you know, it stops it from being OP, so that's fair enough. So now it tells you that the goal is open. So once that goal's open, everyone like rushes to the goal. And as you can see there, I've just gone through and got my 2,000 points banked into there. So now I can try and rack up some more points. And like, in a way, it's got a bit of a tactical point of view to the game, because you can be like, oh, maybe I'll bank points and try and get some more in, or maybe you can bank loads of points and wait for the next interval when the goal opens. So you can be quite tactical really. I think it is best to try and build up as much as you can, but then you've got to be like risky by doing that, because if the more you build your points up, the more likely someone's going to slam you, and then you lose like a bunch of those points. So you've got to really think about your moves and like whether you're going to the goal with only a few hundred or maybe a few thousand. And the game honestly is just real fun to play. Like if you're really into these action-packed, fast-paced games and Rocket League, I would definitely recommend it, because it is honestly that Rocket League is like, you know, short-paced games and fast-paced, and you know, it's got lots of like unpredictable moments in it. And this also offers customization, which I'll talk about at the end of towards the end of the video. So that's a bonus, because you can see my pinball is wearing a mohawk and some shades, and you can like have these different flame trails behind them. And again, Rocket League has this similar customization system, so I can see why people are saying it's similar to Rocket League. Like, it might not be a case of having to hit a ball into the opposing goal, but you're still having to get to a goal and you're still having to rack up points. So I can honestly see the similarities in both of them. And when the match ends, it will show the stats, so how each team did, team score, field control, and then you can be MVP or top 3 like I was there. So now I will showcase the customization. So this is, you get these loot balls. They're like loot crates, more or less. So you earn them just by playing the game. So like you get different customization things to put on your pinball. And this is the customization screen now, so you can use metallic paint, you can have smoke gradients, mohawk like I got. You can have like you know, you can make them look wacky and silly, or you can make them look like really cool. It's like really up to you. There's nothing's off limits in this game. And you can even have a mustache and a beard if you want. That's you know, that's the thing in this game. And you can have like loads of different loadouts, so you don't have to keep making the pinball. You can choose from like, you know, your loadouts and such. And this is my second match just now. I'm thinking this one was a bit smoother at the start, but then I can see when it gets halfway through it just check a bit. But as I said during the heads up, that it is to do with the way I captured it. It's nothing to do with the game. I can see the game is very smooth and, you know, it runs fine. You do need a good PC for it, or a laptop, but you know, you can plot on those settings and the game still looks fine. Honestly, it doesn't affect the game's graphics. You might not get the 60 FPS in the lower settings, but you're still gonna get a nice game, and you know, it's still like, it doesn't, you've still got a good chance of winning. I mean, I won quite a few games with, you know, got with the high settings and it was fine for me. So it's just a matter of, you know, being vigilant in the game and making sure people don't hit points and such. And as you can see there, you can do a quick chat, so like in Rocket League, you can do a quick chat thing. And there was actually, and that, which I think is this one now actually, where we actually got to play with the developers, and they actually were just like around in the lobbies, and I actually playing with him, and I think I managed to get him once or twice. But I think it was really good of them to actually play with us and like spend time with the community, and you know, I think it's good when that happens, because you know, it shows that the developers are active in the game, and that they're making sure that the game is running fine and such. And I've not got the full game just yet, but I do plan to get it at some point, because I really enjoy playing it, honestly, and it's got so much replay value. And there's even single player channels like you've seen in the menu before, so there's lots to do on it. So yeah, that's some of the developers there, and they were really good about it. You know, they didn't mind us getting them. They would always just get a nice shot, and I really just say thank you. I was for like the sport as well in the game. You know, it's just because, you know, like you know, this is just a game, and you know, people aren't taking it seriously. They're not treating it as like a professional e-sport or something. They're treating it as just like a real fun game, and that's the good thing about it. But I could honestly see it being an e-sport if you've got fast pace to it, and like, you know, watch it as an e-sport. I wouldn't mind watching that. I mean, it depends really, because there's so many big games that are in e-sports, so this might take time to get into e-sports. You have to get the probably have to go through all the logistics and stuff. But you know, I could see it being an e-sport. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't mind with the games to be in an e-sport, because it would be really fun. It was a little dependent on the well, because, like, you know, it's not very often you see them in games, so it was great to see them. And hopefully the game does build up the fan base, because they do deserve it. I mean, they've added a lot of stuff to it, and they've added lots of replay value, and it runs really good. So that's about it for this showcase. I hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, bye for now.